Ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of We Live Right Now podcast. How's everybody doing today? What today I'm just going to discuss based on Saturday's shows and events that happen on that based on events that happen on Saturday and based on some of the sports action I've been watching for Saturday, and also I will discuss about topics that happen. I will bring up topics concerning on Sunday's sports action and the Oscars as well, y'all. And how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day today. I hope everybody is just staying nice and warm at the house, you know what I mean? So I'm glad to be with y'all, just in case y'all bored or watching certain television shows and maybe boring y'all, and you can go over ahead and watch this episode right here. I'm glad I'm being on, and also like I said, guys, I will have a recap of this episode and previous episodes on YouTube. You can go check me out on YouTube. It's TJ. Excuse me. Based on YouTube, my name is Tayrisu Johnny Huns on YouTube as well. You can come check me out. You can check a recap and my recap of this episode and many past episodes and lost episodes as well through my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel name is Tayrisu Johnny Huns. All right. First one I want to get into on Saturday's college basketball action. The first game that I seen the first game that I wanted to discuss with you guys about is Marquette versus Providence. Basically, number 11 Marquette. They dominated the game 76-58, led by the front court excellent defense of Morrow and John. They showed up. Their big presence showed up to beat Providence, and also the Hazard brothers. They combined for like 33 points, y'all. 33 points combined. And I'm telling you, Marquette is one of those teams that you gotta watch out for in the near future, as the NCAA is about a couple weeks away. So watch out for Marquette, y'all. Okay, now the second game that I want to discuss with y'all is Georgetown versus Creighton. Let me see here. Let me get a closer view of this. Okay, yeah. Creighton basically won the game. Creighton, won the game 82-69, and they were led by Martin Krampel. He basically had 22. He had 22 points and 10 rebounds, y'all, and that's basically a double. For those of y'all that's not in basketball and doesn't know a lot about basketball, that is considered a double. I'm telling you, man, Creighton basically handed Georgetown with a loss. They played excellent all around game playing with also with Creighton's ability to just shoot the three ball. They're very excellent. They're known for that for years. I'm telling you, they had an excellent performance as they won again, 82-69, y'all. All right. The third college basketball game based on Saturday that I watched, that I seen the highlights for is Auburn versus Kentucky. Basically, Kentucky dominated Auburn, and it was led by Tyler Hero and PJ Washington, y'all, as number 4 Kentucky won 80-53. That's 80-53 over Auburn. Basically, Kentucky dominated with their size and their up-tempo style offense. They know how to push it. They know how to push the floor up the court. Push the floor. Push the ball up the court. Their excellent way of passing as well as that fast pace. They definitely know how to execute when it comes down to a fast break game. Kentucky is one of those teams that maybe able to get to the Final Four, if not the national championship, y'all. Come tournament time, watch out for Kentucky as well. All right, now what I'm going to talk to you also about is the NFL, y'all. Now in the Steelers concern is for the Steelers concern is that what team is willing to make a trade to get Antonio Brown? There was numerous sources saying that San Francisco may be the highest bidder because there were so many representatives from the players to even former players like Jerry Rice, for example. He's even pleading for San Francisco to make the move make the move for Antonio Brown. And a lot of analysts was also saying what would be a good fit for Antonio Brown. A good fit would be they said New Orleans. The New Orleans Saints, maybe the Philadelphia Eagles. But definitely, this what the Steelers want to basically accomplish, y'all, is for the fact that they don't want Antonio Brown in the AFC within their conference. They want to train him to a NFC team because Antonio Brown, they know that Antonio Brown is already capable of putting up numbers because he has consistently, since he has been, as your sports enthusiasts know, that Antonio Brown will put up 100 plus to 100 plus catches per year, and also 1,200 yards per year. They know that Antonio Brown is a dangerous wide receiver. That's why they want to train him. They want to trade him to the NFC. So whatever moves they're making, stay tuned for the latest news on the NFL action. Also, what I want to talk about is the third topic that I want to talk about. The other topic that I want to talk about concerning the NFL is that will the evil empire under NFL finally fall? And I'm talking about the New England Patriots, y'all. There was a prostitution scandal based on Robert Kraft. What had happened is that allegedly he's being booked. They might charge him with running a prostitution ring because he has I think he has a condo out in Palm Beach, Florida, y'all. And they said they caught videotape of him, of Robert Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots, the owner of the New England Patriots. Based on that, there may be evidence that he might be running a prostitution scam, or it may be that there's a lot of made up stuff going on concerning him. I'll just go ahead and look into it more as the latest will bring up. Now, the third topic that I would like to discuss. Let me see here. It's a local juice bar within Buffalo, New York, called the Homegrown Kitchen. And in another episode, I know my man Josh, the Real Goods Lee, my co-host, he took me out there, man, and it's a local is the excellent they got nothing but healthy smoothies, y'all, and also they got healthy foods, and it's located on Main Street, right across from the Allentown / Medical Campus train station, y'all. I'm gonna tell you on another episode how the smoothies and the food was tasting, y'all. Trust me, if y'all those of y'all that are health enthusiasts or athletes, you want to go ahead and check out Homegrown Kitchen. That's all I'm going to say to that for now. All right. Now, what I'm going to want to talk about is the former Empire star, Jussie Smollett, aka my opinion, Jussie Smut, because he was now charged with class 4. He was just charged with class 4 felony for a falsified assault report. And also he was released on 100,000 bail as well. There was alleged rumors that he wanted to he made up, saying that he was attacked. They said that there was a brutal attack in Chicago late 2 o'clock late at night. When he was going to the subway, y'all. But he ended up they said that he's gonna go to definitely gonna go to trial for that. There was allegedly rumors that he paid like 2 black males that was willing to make America great again, pretending like they were white or something like that. Paid them 3,500. And the latest news, and like I said, I think that if it goes down to where he lied, allegedly he lied about the whole situation, y'all. The guy, if that is the case, aka Jussie Smollett, he needs to be ashamed of himself, and he think that getting jumped is a joke. Getting jumped is not a joke. You may be an actor, but and on film, but let me tell you something. On the real streets, you can't play pretend. You cannot play pretend out in the streets. You think that getting jumped is a joke? Excuse me. I've been personally jumped a few times, y'all. It is not pretty. It's not pretty at all. He think that it's a game. It's not a game, y'all. And it's a shame. It's a shame that he had to do just that it's a shame that he carried on with these actions, pretending like he was jumped. Y'all, it's not a joke. It really is not a joke. If he think that it's a joke, wait till he faces something. Wait till he faces trial and stuff like that. And the latest news on that anyway, he was allegedly mad because he felt as if the show that he was on, he felt like he wasn't getting paid enough. But my thing is, based on what I'm reading, I'm looking at TMZ right now. They said reportedly that he's getting paid 125K per episode, y'all. I'm gonna say that one more time. Per episode, he was getting 125K. Now, you're complaining about money. There's people out there that are starving for that type of money, and you gonna complain about more money if you want to carry on. He want to carry on that Justin Smut want to carry on with those type of actions. Shame on him, because you could have went to another gig. He could have went to another gig, y'all, and he could have went to another gig to if he was looking for more money. That's all it takes. You got the lawyers. You got other connections that will lead you to another gig. If that was the case, like I said, and there was allegedly also, based on what I'm reading from TMZ, that I guess he put out an album that did not do well at all. So he was stressed over the debuts of his new songs and new music videos and stuff like that, based on what I'm reading from TMZ as well. I don't understand the madness. And for him to carry on with these actions, he really needs to be ashamed of himself, y'all. He really, really needs to be ashamed of himself. And it's not right that he would carry on with these actions. And it really is a shame, y'all, because there's people out there that actually got jumped, just like myself. I was a victim. I don't mean to get too personal, y'all, but I was a victim of getting jumped. And it's not pretty, y'all. It's not pretty, y'all. It's really not. It's an ugly scenario to be in, and I wish for anybody not to even be a part of it. He need to be ashamed of himself. And in the black community, I know that the LGTB community is ashamed of him, and also in the black community is also ashamed of him for carrying on with these type of actions. It's hard enough that we had to deal with Trump and his actions as well, and it's not right, and it's not right that it's not right that he wants to carry on with these actions. These actions are very unacceptable, and is very shameful. And Brandy Dickinson, hello, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching this show, and I really do appreciate you tuning in, because like I said, I'm talking about serious topics right here. And it pretty much is a shame. It's pretty much is a shame that he has to carry on with these type of actions. And also for the latest news, and the latest news is that from what I heard, he's allowed to go out of town before he faces trial. He need to face trial. He does need to really face trial for the actions that he has caused, falsifying information. Basically, you think that falsifying information like that is a joke? It's not a game. He think that is a game. That Jussie Smollet think that it's a game. It's not a game. He think that it's a game. It's not a game. Stop playing around. You playing with other people's. You playing with your own life as well, and you playing with your own life as well. I'm telling you as well. You're not supposed to play with your life. I'm telling you, what type of nonsense is that? What type of nonsense is that? It's very unacceptable, and it is even unethical to even carry on with these type of actions. Those type of actions are very unacceptable. And Brandy Dickinson, thank you for your comment as well. And that's funny as well. That is actually funny as well. I just read your statement. It is funny. That is funny. I know the situation is not funny, but what you just said was actually funny. And thank you once again, Brandy Dickinson, for tuning in and to see and giving your input and giving your insight, y'all. Anybody else want to put their insight into it? You guys are more than welcome to do that as well. Like I said, Brandy, I thank you for your comments on the latest Jussie Smollet. Matter of fact, his nickname is Just a Smut, man, because that's what he is. He's just a smut, just a smut. That's what he is. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the latest news on that as well. And also, Taraji P. Henson and Terrence Howard are reportedly, according to TMZ, are making 250K per episode. Okay, just a smut. Listen, sir, you're not gonna make that type of money. Those are the main stars of the show. You gotta accept your role. If you don't like your role, go to another gig. Go to another network, and go to another gig. You got, like I said before, like I said again. You have the lawyers, you have connections, and if you plot and then you plotted that type of nonsense out in the Chicago streets. Chicago is not a joke. Especially with the amount of crimes that they have. Are you kidding me? If you really wanted to make some more money, why didn't you make your own trailer? All you had to do is just call your connections, call your lawyers to see if there's a director or a producer that is willing to make it like an official trailer on the event that just happened. No, excuse me, not the event that just happened. If you wanted to, if you made a scenario like that in real life, You shouldn't have made an official trailer of a movie. But he need to be ashamed of himself for carrying on with those type of actions. Now what if this dude that I'm calling just a smut got jumped by real thugs, or jumped by by people that are actually racist. What have you done back then? There's a story. I don't know if anybody would remember it. There's a kid that cried for help, cried for help, cried for help, and I think it was like in an African village or something like that. There's a story about that where the kid kept sounding off, kept sounding off about to the village, to his own village, and every time the village would come out, he would just do like some false pretenses. He would come in with these false pretenses. Then actually, when that actually happened, he ended up dying. He ended up blowing the horn for the village to come out. Nobody came out because it was a joke. It was a joke. He was just playing around, and they thought that he thought that it was funny until I guess the lion. I forgot the whole story. I think the lion done attacked him and killed him. That's who Jussie Smollet is remind me of. It's that young kid that kept blowing the horn and pretending like he was in danger, but he actually was not. He was doing that's some false pretenses type stuff. Now the lion is going to be the actual lion or whatever animal, a vicious animal attacked him. I'm gonna use that animal as an example for when he has to go to trial and face prison time. That's going to be the lion. That's going to be his that's going to be his consequences, y'all. And oh yeah, I forgot his character name. I forgot his character name, last name, Lion, because actually you was lying. Yes, you was lying on the about you pretending like you was attacked. It's not a joke. It's not a game. There's people out there that are actually being jumped, actually getting jumped for no apparent, especially for no apparent reason. Because you got people out there that are so vicious that they don't care about that next person's life. They just care about what they can get. They just care about what they can get out of that victimized person through for not to a physical perspective, from a mental perspective, and the psychological perspective, and any other perspective in life. It's not a joke. Jussie Smollett, Jussie Smollett, aka Jussie Smut. That's what you are, because I'm telling you, that lion, the lion that was portrayed based on the story that I was telling, based on the story that I was telling, that's going to be, that lion is facing you in trial. That's the when real dudes, when real thugs or racist people actually come out to attack you, that's going to be the lion. But okay, Brandy. But what I'm saying, when he faces, all I'm saying is that when it's a similar act. I know it's not the same exact story and nothing like that. But thank you once again for your comments, Brandy Dickinson. I really do appreciate your honest opinion. Like I said, I think in my opinion, that he just a smut. That's what he is. Because you don't do that type of actions. You don't carry on with that type of nonsense. And like I said, when he faces trial and maybe facing maybe the possibility of him facing jail, he gonna understand the consequences of that. Let me get to the next topic, y'all. Based on Saturday's action with the AAF, the Alliance of American Football, y'all. The first game that I have seen. Let me see here. Yep. Yeah. I got that. The first game that I have seen was the Arizona Hotshots facing off against the Salt Lake Stallions, y'all. The win the win was led by Brandon Oliver and excuse me, y'all. Hold on for one quick second here. The action the win was led by Brandon Oliver and also Pearson L. It was an incredible win as the Stallions won 23-15. Even though Rashard Ross of the Arizona Hotshots received a touchdown pass. I'm telling you this, the Salt Lake City Stallions found a way through their defense and through executing offensively that they won that game 23-15 over the Arizona Hotshots, y'all. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna take a quick break, y'all. Give me one quick moment, y'all, for one quick second. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, what am I doing? I got panic for a second. Just gotta charge my phone real quick over here, y'all. And any other comments that y'all want to say about the previous topics that I talked about, or any other topics that y'all want to talk about? Any other topics that you guys want to talk about? Just let me know real quickly here. Taking a, let's see over here. Okay. Sorry, y'all, about this. Sorry, y'all. I just got to do this real quick. Charge my phone real quick. Over here. Okay. There we go, y'all. All right. There we go, y'all. There we go. There we go. All right. But like I said, y'all, the Salt Lake City Stallions has won 23-15, y'all. So the second game that I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about as well is the Memphis Express versus the Orlando Apollos. Even though Memphis had a bench their quarterback Hackenberg was benched. Mettenberg was doing excellent as well due to the lack of consistent play from Christian Hackenberg, y'all, and the one game was that they also missed a 41-yard field goal, y'all. And the key, that's one of the keys of the games, as well as the running back. I think his last name is Bale or something like that. Won the game. I mean, ran in for the touchdown, and Christian Hackenberg got benched, and he was replaced by Mettenberg. As Mettenberg drew the touchdown pass. He like I said, he did his thing. Orlando Apollos won the game 21 to 17, y'all. It was led by the excellent play of the rushing attack by the three running backs. Also led by the Matt Weiser, who had a tip drill catch. And also Rennell Hall, Jonathan Marshall. I think that he's a running back as well. And the Orlando Apollos defense in the Orlando Palos defense. Led the charge as they were playing great defense on Memphis Express. And I would say that the player that game was Garrett Gilbert, y'all. And once again, Garrett Gilbert. He had a rushing touchdown and he had a passing touchdown. Also, he had and he accumulated 257 passing yards, y'all. Orlando Apollos, even though they almost lost the game, um, um, he played. He really played. He really played the game, y'all. He really carried that team to win as and the defense as well. The score is once again, y'all. That final score was 21-17, y'all. Okay, all right. So my sixth topic, hey, Andrew Yorts, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the show. I'm glad. My first. Thank you for. Earlier, I wanted to thank Brandy Dickinson for commenting on the topics based on what I was talking about. Also, Angel Woods, thank you for tuning in to the show as well. This is like I said, I know that this is on a rise and we on a rise, and this is a beautiful show. Like I said, there's going to be more topics to talk about, y'all. But let me get into the action, the college basketball college basketball and the Alliance of American Football that happened. And also, I'm going to talk about the Oscars, y'all. That all happened Saturday. Angel, how you doing? How you doing today? I'm doing great. And stuff like that. I'm featuring the show, and thank you for tuning in as well. It's great to have guests on the show. It brings more audience and it brings more attention to this. This show is up and coming through my network once again. For those of y'all that's still that be on Facebook, you can catch me under my network. It's called the TJ. It's called TJH is Live Network, y'all. Stay tuned in for more topics. Stay tuned. Like I said, in the show that I'm having as your host, it's called We Live Right Now podcast. Like I said, stay tuned for the latest news, the latest sports news, and whenever y'all want to talk and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm doing good. Angel. I'm doing real good. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back into the college the college basketball, y'all. Based on what happens. Based on what happened Sunday as well. Let me see. I was going to talk about. Yes, I got it right here. Let's see. I got it right here. Yes, I do. I want to talk about the first of the CBS Doubleheader Action, college basketball action. The first game that I seen that I wanted to discuss with you, was Villanova versus Xavier. Xavier basically found a way to win the game, led by Marshall and Scruggs. They combined for more points than the main two stars of the team, Booth and Pascal. Also, like I said, P. Scruggs, excuse me. Played an excellent game with 12 points. The key of the game is that Xavier was able to make excellent switches on the defensive end against Villanova's pick and roll. That was the key of the game as they made that adjustment the second half. Najee Marshall had 17 points, y'all, and to seal the game, y'all. the guy by the the player by the name of Tyreek Jones had a finishing monster dunk to seal the game, y'all. That's how you close the game out. That's how you if you're gonna finish off a team, you gotta finish strong. You gotta finish hard. I'm telling you. And as especially when they closed the game out on a 25-10 run, they were they were making things happen. They were definitely making things happen. Unfortunately, and they and their defense was so effective that Phil Booth of Villanova was scoreless in the second half, y'all. And even though C. Gillespie had 6 points, Eric Pascal has 17 points. Xavier has led. No, I mean, excuse me. Xavier has now given Villanova their third straight loss. If Villanova is going to make a way for themselves to go deep into the tournament, they cannot have losses like this. And but it's good for Xavier to have this quality of win against Villanova, which is a very excellent team, and for Xavier to find a way to beat them was a very team all around team effort. Telling you, as like I said, Xavier won the game. Excuse me, 66-54. Now, I want to talk about the second college basketball doubleheader that happened on Sunday, as Michigan State faced off against Michigan. The key to the game was is that Michigan State was able to force contested shots. That's why Michigan had too many long jumpers, and because Michigan had they didn't make any. They made for the during the like a 5-minute stretch. They were not able to make jump shots. And also that's why the Michigan's 22 home game winning streak vanished, as Michigan State executed by forcing contested shots once again. And this is their first road win versus a top 10 Michigan team since 1986, y'all. That's an amazing accomplishment. And also, it was led by Cassius Winston. Yes, Cassius Winston, as he accumulated 27 points and made 11 for 12 free throw shots. I'm telling you, if Michigan State is going to go deep into the tournament, they need Cassius Winston to carry the weight, because from what I know, they lost Nick Wood for the season, and they lost a player by the name of I think it's Langford. Yeah, Langford. He the one that he's the one that's going to have to carry that. Cassius Winston is going to have to carry that team. And also, it's good enough that the whole team has to make free throws, especially when they're facing against crunch time, y'all. Where they facing crunch time, y'all. As Michigan State won that game 77-70, y'all. But also, one more thing, Michigan is going to find a way. Yes, Michigan is going to find a way to bounce back from this, and because from what I know from days from I think based on the broadcasters, what they were saying is just another 13 days away where Michigan has to face Michigan State again at Michigan State's building. So it's an excellent role win for Michigan State, and that boosts up their resume towards the NCAA tournament time. All right. Let me see here. What I want to talk about as well is the let me see here. Let's see here. Yeah. I want to talk about as well is that I want to talk about the first game that I've seen on that I seen on CBS Sports Network. Is the first game I wanted to discuss with you guys about is the Birmingham Iron versus the Atlanta Legends. The keys of the game is that Trent Richardson the key moments of the game as Birmingham Iron won the game 28-12. The key moments of the game is that Trent Richardson, Trent Richardson that used to be that is official Alabama football alum. And he used to play. He used to play for the Cleveland Browns. He also used to play for the used to play for the Indianapolis Colts as well. Trent Richardson is really flourishing in this league, because he accumulated three touchdowns, y'all. And they were also number 17 by the last name Washington, the wide receiver for Birmingham Iron, made key catches during the clutch, and and the defense, the Birmingham Iron's defense, led by Jamal Summers and Jack Toko, if I pronounced that correctly, led the charge as the Birmingham Iron defense had a total of 3 interceptions, y'all. This is Birmingham Iron's MO. They like to run the ball. They like to play great defense and find wide receivers that can make those key possession catches as well. And also for the bad side of the Atlanta Legends is that you have wide receivers dropping the ball. More than 9 times that they have dropped the ball, especially in the second half, y'all. Because in the first half they were doing pretty good. They were doing good. They were limiting Birmingham's Irons execution. As the punter, the number 6, I don't know his name. I should have left that out, but I apologize, y'all. Number 6, the punter, he made a 65-yard punt, which pinned the Birmingham Iron inside of the 10-yard line. And even though number 32, Graham Jr. for the Atlanta Legends, had 10 tackles and Lockett with a touchdown, caused Luis Perez his first interception, y'all. In the first half, the Atlanta Legends, y'all, had 206 total yards and 15 first downs. In the second half, they couldn't even execute. In the second half, when they had opportunities to capitalize in the red zone, they were denied by Birmingham's Iron defense. And like you have to give Birmingham Iron's defense a lot of credit. And because in the second half they found a way to shut them down. They're causing wide receivers to drop the ball. Had 9 total drop passes. They caused the Atlanta Legends to have 9 total drop passes and caused them to have only 146 yards total in the second half. How is the quarterback supposed to be effective if you got wide receivers constantly dropping the ball? And how do you expect that quarterback to I think his name is Matt Sims. Yes, Matt Sims, the quarterback for the Atlanta Legends. How do you expect him to execute? How do you expect that man to carry a team if the team is not catching the ball? How is that? I don't understand how is that. But the Legends if they expect to make a noise, they got to do better than that. They have to, especially at crucial moments, you have to have their wide receivers catch the ball. And that's all I'm going to say to that. But like I said, give credit where credit's due. The Birmingham Iron is no joke. They found a way to win this game. It was a close, tight game, but they found a way to win the game. And that's the key. That's the key thing with them. as once again the Birmingham Iron, y'all, won 28-12 over the Atlanta Legends, y'all. All right. Now the second game that I want to talk about that happened on Sunday was the San Antonio Commanders versus the San Diego Fleet. Even though the San Diego Commanders were able to get a touchdown here, interception, and recover the muff punt, it still was not enough because the San Diego Fleet um, um, was led by Tarpley, as he had a pick six, y'all, and Terrell Washington was able to capitalize on the 2-point conversion, and also led by number 81 Nelson Spruce, as he capitalized on first down. He's a type of wide receiver that he knows when you can find him on first down, you will be able to find him on first down. As he capitalized, he makes that. He's a player to watch out for. If you guys are watching the San Diego Fleet, he's a player to watch out for. He because he finds a way to capitalize on first down catches. Whatever the ball is thrown to him, he finds a way to catch the ball, especially on crucial moments. And in the rushing attack, led by Garner, and you got it. I mean, excuse me. Before I get to Garner, the number 93 Barnett came out with a great sack. And also, but I wanted also, it was led by the rushing attack of Garner, and as a result of his rushing ability, now he's currently leading the AAF in rushing. So congratulations to the San Diego Fleet, as they have won the game 31-11. Like I said, I think that the players in my mind to watch out for is Nelson Spruce, and the tight end for the San Diego Fleet, and number 32 Garner, as he was able to capitalize off that, and the tremendous defense that is led by players on defense for the San Diego Fleet that you have to also watch out for is number 59 Tarpley, and also number 93 Barnett. Those are key players for defense that I'll discuss with y'all. And you guys, for those of you guys as well, I forgot to mention that as well, is that you should have seen the nice over the shoulder catch made by number 10, the wide receiver number 10. I should have looked up my information, y'all, and I do apologize for that. And I'm going to do a better job with that the next time around. But you should have seen the nice over-the-shoulder catch that number 10 has made for the San Diego Fleet. All those factors key in. That keys in, and for the San Diego Fleet to continue on to get back get into a winning streak, y'all. All right. So. What I also, the last thing I will discuss, y'all, is the Oscars, y'all. I don't know if you guys have watched the Oscars as well. I only watched like a little bit of it. Like I said, it was a very interesting moment. First, I want to talk about a lady by the name of Ruth Carter. Congratulations to her for winning the Oscar award for the best costume design. For Marvel's Black Panther, and Hannah, and also I want to congratulate Hannah Bleacher and Jay Hart for the production design and the set decoration, as they both won the production design award based on Marvel's Black Panther. By the way, I'm telling y'all, I know you guys, I know everybody, I don't know who watched Black Panther. Well deserved. I'm telling you, it was a well deserved. It was well deserved because that movie Black Panther is not just a good movie, but a great movie, and it's so symbolic, y'all. Black Panther was so symbolic, y'all. I was almost in tears, y'all. I'm telling you, it was a symbolic moment. I mean, it's a very symbolic movie on what the Black Panther stand for. And like I said, congratulations to Ruth Carter for winning the best costume design award, and also Hannah Bleacher in with a combination of Jay Hart for the production design and the set declaration as they have won the production design award, won the Oscar for the best production design award, based on for Marvel's Black Panther, y'all. Also, there was a beautiful, very exquisite, beautiful performance by Jennifer Hudson. She is well known. She is well known for her R&B singing ability, y'all, and she put out a beautiful, majestic performance. That was a beautiful moment as well. Also, Alfonso Cuarón won the award, won the cinematography award based on the movie Roma. Also, John Warhurst and Nina Hartstone won the award for the sound editing for the movie. I mean, based on the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. Also, the whole sound mixing team, based on the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. I forgot the exact names of who won it for the they won the Oscar for the sound mixing. It was so many stars out there, y'all. There was so many stars out there as well. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Also, I want to talk about Spike Lee. Spike Lee winning the Best Adapted Screenplay Award, based on the Black Klansman. I think it was a movie based on and Samuel L. Jackson. Let me look that up real quick for y'all. Let me look that up real quick for y'all. I'm not too sure because I'm not too sure if that was Spike Lee's first ever Oscar that he has won. Let me look that up real quick here. Yeah, let me look that up real quick, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I do apologize for any inconvenience whatsoever. Let me look that up. But Spike Lee won the award for the Best Adapted Screenplay. It was a award. It's always good to see Spike. It's always good to have. It's always good that it's always good to have that. It's always good that Spike Lee. He's a wonderful producer. He's a wonderful actor as well. And for him to win the Oscars, y'all, it's a wonderful feeling. Let me see if it. I'm trying to look up something here real quickly here. And like I said, Spike Lee, and there was so many. I know there was a performance based on there was a performance by Brad. I think Brad Presley and Lady Gaga. That was a wonderful performance as well. Let me see here. Let me see here. Yeah, let me see here. Oh yeah, there's some other stuff that I can bring up as well concerning the Oscars. Yeah, there's something else. But like I said, for Spike Lee to win it, and not just that, and for the cast that was based on that was based on Black Panther. They won it as well. It's good that it's good to see it's good to see black people. It's good to see black people win something and doing a positive thing and doing a positive, very very positive thing. For them to win it, y'all, is a wonderful, wonderful feeling. Yes. And yes, it actually was Spike Lee's first time, based on me looking at the Oscars website, the Oscar Awards website. I could tell y'all that yes, this is Spike Lee's um, um, first time winning the award. Like I said, for the adapted screenplay, as he was the co-writer of the Black Klansman. And like I said, the Black Panther and Roma won three each, 3 Oscars each, and also the Bohemian Rhapsody scored 4 Oscars as well. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let me see, and the also the Spider-Man Intro to the Spider-Verse one. I mean, based on the based on the animated feature film category, the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse one as well. Let me see here. And also Regina King, based on her being an actress in a supporting role. If Beale Streets could talk, she was also she also won an Oscar for the in the supporting role actress, in the supporting actress role. Well deserved. And then, like I said, for Spike Lee to ever win his first for Spike Lee to win Oscar award, I know that's an achievement for him that he'll cherish for the rest of his life, y'all, and not just cherish for the rest of his movie career. Or his directing and producing career, that he'll cherish that award for I know that for the rest of his life. And honestly, based on what I've seen from the Oscars, it's a wonderful feeling to win the Oscars as well. And that's all for today, guys. That's all for today. I'm about to do something real quickly here. Let me see here. I should have added her. No, but it's all right though. It's all right. It's all right though. Like I said, y'all. Like I said, y'all. And that's it for now. Maybe later today or another time. What I want to do is to talk about Randy Gregory of the Dallas Cowboys. He's going to be suspended once again. Also I want to talk about, based on the NFL. When in terms of NFL replay, will there be changes made as a result of the controversial play, especially between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams that happened during the conference championship game? Will in terms of NFL replay, will changes happen, and also the latest on R. Kelly, y'all. So until next time, y'all. So until next time, y'all. Excuse me. But until next time, y'all, stay tuned to another episode of We Live Right Now for the TJH is Live Network, and I am your host, Teriso Johnny Huns, and also I am the CEO and owner of TJ is Live Network, y'all. So until next time, y'all, stay live, stay blessed, and stay away from stress, y'all. Have a good night, y'all. Until next time, like I said, and also one more thing, and I wanted to also thank, let me see, I wanted to thank Brandy Dickinson. I wanted to thank Brandy Dickinson for her comments and tuning into the show, and I want to give a shout out also to Angel Woods for watching the show as well. Until next time, y'all. This is another episode of We Live Right Now podcast. Peace, y'all.